Yer. What's good? What's good, man? We back with another episode 2 of the new format of the K3y Chronicles. Trying to be consistent, trying to push out as much content as possible. We back with another episode. So for today's show, or I should say tonight's show, really. Tonight's show, going over a few things. The Warriors, Warriors. We got obliterated, destroyed. It wasn't even a competition. All right. So going over the Warriors game. The Haliburton, what the Haliburton. Okay. The celebration. And that game winner that he had in game 2. And then we're gonna go into a few predictions for games 3 for Cavs and the Pacers, and then Thunders and the Nuggets. Then follow up with just blase. All right. Before we get into it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get straight into it, man. Let's do it. All right. So for the first topic, let's get straight into it, man. It was an ugly game for the Warriors, honestly. We had some bright spots, but the Minnesota Timberwolves pretty much secured a commanding win over the Warriors. It was 117-93. They tied the series up 1-1. So now, pretty much, T-Wolves got to come back to our crib. Hopefully, we hold serve for as long as possible and hold out until Steph could possibly come back. But yeah, we got destroyed today. In a pretty bad way. But first, let's just look at some adjustments that we possibly commit. Well, even before we get into the adjustments, just some recaps. Before we get into that, let's look at the actual stats of the game. I want to see the actual stats of the game real quick. Hold on. All right, let's switch over real quick and see. All right, so let's look at the stats real quick and see. First, the Warriors. Draymond gave us 9 points. I feel like if Draymond gives us any points, it's pretty positive. Even though he was a -3 in the plus minus today, but still, Draymond giving us any points is a win in my book. And he hit another 3. He went 1 for 6. 1 for 6, it ain't the best, but still, you gotta respect it. He's making the shot now, so it is what it is. Jimmy only had 17. Jimmy, bro, like, brother, you only took 13 shots, dog. Come on, bro. You took 13 shots, and Buddy took 14. Now that whole Batman and Robin gig, that yeah, it's cool, it's funny. You feel me? Get the little kiki and all that shit, but bruh, you gotta turn it on, bruh. You gotta be Jimmy Buckets, playoff Jimmy, bruh. The Jimmy that everybody know about. That's when they be like, I'm gonna go get my big homie. You supposed to be the big homie, brother. You took 13 shots, 6 for 13. That's great. It's efficient. 2 for 4. That's perfect in threes. Like, but dog, you got 17 points. Come on, bruh. And Buddy got 15. He went 5 for 14, 4 for 9 from 3. That's not bad. I'll take that. He only got to the line once, which I guess. But yeah, even that, like, Jimmy, you can't have only more than 2 points than Buddy, bro. And that's no shot at Buddy, but like, come on, bro. You actually been there before. You know what it take. 13 shots ain't gonna get it, bro. That's just facts. And Kuminga took 11 shots. Steve Kerr finally put Kuminga in. He finally had the I wouldn't say common sense. When your best player go down, it ain't like you got to stick to the game plan. You just kind of throw shit to the wall and just hope shit stick. You feel me? Like, at this point, we free willy. We hooping. We open rec. We playing open gym at this point. Kuminga, go do your thing. You feel me? And Kuminga balled out. He did his thing. Okay, you feel me? So it is what it is. Shout out to Kuminga. He got 26 minutes, 8 for 11. He had 18 points. I feel like Kuminga and Trace Jackson Trace Jackson Davis is probably going to be our two possible adjustments that we could possibly make for game 3 that could possibly save the series or extend the series some way, somehow. Like, you got to get minutes. You got to find more minutes for Kuminga and for Trace Jackson. I feel like Trace Jackson, he only played 19 minutes, but he went 6 for 6, had 15 points, bro. And he just did a good job of just keeping Gobert off the boards, bro. And I think he held his own pretty much. And when he got switched on to Julius Randle, I felt like he did a pretty good job on the defensive end. He fouled a little bit. He got a little happy feet, you feel me? He fell for the pump fake. He got him 2 or 3 of the pump fakes. You know, it is what it is. But, I mean, he young. He'll learn. But I feel like we definitely got to get more minutes for Trace and for Kuminga. Moody, bro. Moody, dog. I rock with you, bro, but 0 for 5 again, bro. I mean, you scored this game, which is cool, but like, dog, what we doing, bro? Like, come on, bro. I'm gonna need more and get in GP too. I think I need GP to make some shots, bro. Did he even shoot a 3 this game? GP shot what 1-3. Okay, did he score? GP did not score again. Okay. Yeah, like, we're going to need guys to step up and make shots. Everybody going to have to play bigger than their actual role next game. I mean, that's really going to be the main adjustment. Just everybody going to have to step up and fill the next role. Obviously, you can't fill Steph's role. But, I mean, I did see some good, like, parts at the end of, like, the third quarter and, like, late in the fourth quarter when Buddy was starting to get hot. Buddy was actually starting to, you feel me, light that thing up. But I think also it's because it was probably soft coverage defense. And what was his name? I lost my track of thought real quick. Sorry. Kuminga played really well as well. Played really good as well. Saw him hitting a little pull-up jumper, the little fadeaway, and he got a little bang out. He dunked on, you feel me, on Gobert. So, you know, that boosts up your confidence. So, I mean, if we could find plays or ways to get them to the ball some way, somehow, in actions, then we should have a chance at keeping the game close to where in the fourth quarter we could hopefully have Jimmy step up and take us home and not only take 13 shots. Or if he's taking those 13 shots, it's usually going to lead to getting to the free throw line. That's where Jimmy typically excels at, is getting to the free throw line, you know, catching his breath, you know, taking his time, recollect, figure out the next assignments that we want to do, the next adjustments, while Steve Kerr will call his plays out as ooh-wop-wop, and then we get into it. So I feel like that's going to be our only adjustment for next game. But we're gonna have to figure something out. Now, for the T-Wolves, they pretty much was balling. Okay, they was putting belt to ass today. I think they had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes in double figures. Like, you can't beat that. That's all around great. Let's see. Julius had 24. He went 10 for 17. Okay, Julius. Okay, dude. Talk. And he's plus 17 to plus minus? Damn. All right, Julius. Put some respect on that man's name. Jade McDaniels also balled out. He went 7 for 10. Okay, that's solid for 16 points. Gobert had, 9 rebounds? Yeah, that's mid. Ant-Man also left the game, I think probably like second quarter or something like that with an ankle injury. And I ain't gonna lie, when he went down, I was thinking like, I don't know. This series just got a little bit more interesting. Now, obviously, you don't never want nobody to get hurt, but our guy Steph got hurt. So I'm thinking in my head like, this about to be the scrappiest role players of all role player series. These games might not even get past 100. That's what I was thinking. But Ant-Man came back. You know, they probably gave him the Jalen Brunson treatment. They probably gave him a new ankle. You know, Jalen Brunson got like 5 or 6 extra pairs of ankles just ready in the back because he always just tearing his shit up. So I think they gave him a new ankle or gave him a whole new foot. He came back out there, and Ant-Man was Ant-Man. He ended up with 20 points, 6 to 13. Yeah, that's not bad. Who were the other two? Oh yeah, Nas Reed. Yeah, he scares me a lot. But Again, they didn't shoot the ball that well. I feel like, I mean, he went 4 for 10, 3 for 8 in threes. That's not great. I mean, but he had 11 points. DiVincenzo, he went 3 for 8 in threes also. What did he have? 9 points. Nikhil Walker-Alexander went 7 for 13, 4 for 6 from 3. Put some respect on that man's name. Okay. Okay, and he ended up with dub. So, I mean, yeah, it's a solid performance all around from the entire team. They didn't shoot the ball really well, in my opinion. But you know, what they shot. Well, damn, they actually shot at 43% from 3. Okay, I'm a liar. Never mind. I'm just a hater. Let me shut my hating ass up. They shot it pretty good. 43%. You can't ever be mad at that compared to what the Warriors shoot. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. All right, now, yeah. So next game, it's gonna be a tough one, but we're gonna have to figure something out for sure. All right, let's move on to the next topic. All right, now we talking about Tyrese Haliburton. What the helly? What the Haliburton? What the you know that song that's stuck in my head. It's annoying. But yeah, Tyrese Haliburton pretty much he did his thing. Wait, hold on. I actually want to go to the video real quick and show it. But pretty much, just to sum it up, Tyrese had a game winner in game 2. He hit the Sam Cassell. All right, if you don't know what the Sam Cassell celebration is, we're gonna show it pretty much really soon right here. But he hit the Sam Cassell celebration, and several other players have hit that celebration before too, in similar moments, and they got fined something hefty out them pockets. Well, maybe not for them, but to us it's hefty. But luckily Tyrese didn't get fined. But yeah, let's go watch the video real quick and we'll talk about it.
And then they get cross-matched here, and he's able to just create the space.
Ooh, snatch. Ooh, step back. Lame ass.
Unreal. A game, and how about Mr. Haliburton?
Where's the big ball? Halfway hit the big ball.
Left wrist.
Hey, that's a tough celebration, bro. I mean, you can't be mad at that. That's tough.
With one of the all-time shots to give the Pacers
that
a
shot is
command
nasty.
lead in the
Literally,
series.
that jump shot is
With the
nasty.
next
Go in,
two
bro.
in Indianapolis,
talk your
they were
ears.
down
Let him hang,
14
big
entering
dog.
the fourth, and they come all the way back.
Nah, that's
for
tough.
GA, for Jared Spirodidis saying good night from
I know
Cleveland.
Sam Cassell is somewhere on the bench because I know he's still coaching. I know he's cheesing like a mug. Like he probably hitting the Birdman hands. Like, yeah, you know what the fuck going on. All right, now game 3 predictions. Cavs, Pacers is up first. Now, I don't know if the Cavs could get healthy in time. I think they had like 3 starters that were hurt. I think it was, who was it, like Darius Garland? I think it was Evan Mobley and DeAndre Hunter, I think it was. Yeah. So you got 3 starters out. It's not really looking good for the Cavs. They down 0-2. Pacers got all the momentum. They're going back home. Kenny Atkinson is the head coach for the Cavs. I think he got coach of the year this year or last year. I forget. But if you kind of want to put your name to the stake and make it hold some weight that you actually are coach of the year worthy, you know, that award is worth more than what it's weighed, you're going to have to show up, dog. I mean, y'all can't get swept. Now, that's facts. You definitely can't get swept. And damn near, I don't even want to see a gentleman sweep. I mean, because y'all the number 1 seed. So, like, but I get it. You are hurt. You are injured. Kind of reminds me of the Knicks last year when a lot of dudes kind of eventually just started to fall apart and the season just kind of collapsed. So, like, I get it, but they also do have a solid bench. Now, Ty Jerome, brother, I don't know what you own. I don't know what Kobe videos you was watching before this, or what mixtapes you was watching before this, turn it off. Turn them all off. All right. Go watch some Steve Nash. All right. Go watch some White Chocolate. Go watch some goddamn Pete Maravich. Some goddamn Pass the Ball, bro. I get it, bro. When Darius Garland ain't out there, Donovan's gonna need a number 2, and you a solid backup point guard. Don't get me wrong. I watched him when he was at Virginia. Like, he cold. Don't get me wrong. He nice, but like, bro, it's levels to this. And when you playing in the playoffs, bro, it's less possession. So when you jacking up shots, bro, like, and you not contributing to good offensive possessions, you putting even further detriment to your team, because then guess what? On the defensive end, just like in that last play, Haliburton, who did he score on? It was Ty Jerome, bro. So if you can't play defense, bro, if you can't slide your feet, oh, I'm definitely attacking you every play, bro. Every play down, we calling for the mismatch, bro. And you the mismatch, my boy. So that's just facts, dog. Either you gonna have to contribute something on defense, or you just gonna have to play better on offense, bro. I don't really know what else to say. But Donovan Mitchell's doing everything he got. Shout out to Donovan, bro. He balling, bro. Like, he doing everything he can. So I can't really be mad at Donovan. You could tell, like, bro, be tired, bro. Like, I remember one play he got dunked on. I don't know I forget who it was. It was like a putback dunk or something like that. And you could tell he was dead tired, gassed. Because first off, he barely got any lift off the ground. And then he just laid there after, because he was just like, bro, yeah, what else you want me to do, bro? I got dunked on. I think he got 40 at that point. He's like, bro, I'm going to sit right here for a second. Let me collect my breath. You feel me? So I can't fault, bruh. He putting everything in it. But shout out to Donovan Mitchell. Hopefully, Evan Mobley or Darius Garland can come back with that toe. They might have to give bruh a whole new toe. What's up with these feet problems? I don't know if y'all need to go see Jalen Brunson's foot doctor, his specialist or something, bro. You need to get y'all some new feet, just like Jalen Brunson. But go holler at him, bro. I'm sure somebody be more than willing to offer up their big toe, their pinky toe for another Cavs championship. I promise you. I promise you, bro. There will be a line of people limping, walking around looking like Dion. No shot at Dion, but slight shot at Dion, okay? You might see a girl named Eileen offer up her big toe, and she already got one leg shorter than the other. That's why they call her Eileen. Like, come on, stop playing, bro. Y'all gonna have to figure something out. Toradol, tie, whatever they call that, shoot that big toe up, brother. Y'all down 0-2. You got nothing to lose at this point. All right? Firmly grasp it. Remember when Squidward had that boy in the cast and they wrapped that bitch up? You gonna have to figure something out, bro. They still went jellyfish hunting after that. So we gonna have to figure something out, dog. But hopefully the Cavs, I love SpongeBob. I don't know, I just threw in that random reference. But hopefully the Cavs figure something out and they can get healthy just to at least bring back some of their starters. But right now it's not looking good. The momentum's definitely swaying towards the Pacers. So I don't know. All right. Next game is Thunder and Nuggets. All right, for game 3, this next one is Thunder versus Nuggets. Now, Thunder pretty much had a historical blowout over the Nuggets. Last game, it was really nasty, honestly. It was like 149-106. Shea had 34, 8 assists. Yeah, what up? Oh, what? He had a plus 51 plus minus? And they scored 87 in one half. Yeah, I talked about that last time. But he had a plus 51 plus minus? How is that even possible, bro? What? Yeah, so pretty much OKC is looking like them boys. They look like a well-oiled machine. They look like the team to beat at this point now. Hopefully the Nuggets could somehow turn it around. Jokic could be some ultimate player coach, come up with some new plays, new concepts, something that could open up the offense, create easier buckets, easier baskets, transition baskets some way, somehow. And also, they need to get better on defense. Transition defense is not their strong suit at this point. Them boys was not the best at stopping. I think it was Jalen Williams or Jalen, one of the Williams. I forget. But they couldn't stop Shea. They couldn't stop the Williams. So, I mean, defense definitely has to get better as well. It's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest for the Nuggets, dog. I mean, I'm just surprised that they even got that first win. Like, if you saw the game for game 2, how like just efficient OKC was moving, how them boys was running, like it's not looking good for Jokic, bro. But then you can also, again, I don't want to go back over this MVP debate, but then I would go over like road of difficulty compared to like the team that you like the difficulty. Oh shit, sorry. Like the road of difficulty that you had to get to the number 1 seed, obviously should grant you the MVP. But you're surrounded by so many talented teammates that it kind of like hinders. Like you got 3 or 4 teammates that honestly putting up solid numbers too. So it kind of hinders from your shine, I guess you could say, which was their argument last year. So I feel like this year they gonna give it to Shea. But like Jokic, bro, he's doing literally everything by himself. The man is playing and coaching, bro. The man might even be the water boy too. He might have to give towels and everything too. Like, come on, bro, get him. What more can a man do? All right, you see him over there doing this on the bench. You know he geeked. When he hit you with one of these, oh yeah, you know he geeked. So I think Jokic is just gonna have to come back with that fire, that intensity for game 3 and game 4, trying to protect home court. Just make the game close. He's definitely gonna need some help. Michael Porter Jr., dog, you gonna have to make a shot, please, bruh. Please, bruh. All right, you gonna have to knock some. I know your shoulder hurt, bruh. You look like you got a whole goddamn contraption on that shoulder. You look like goddamn. What's the black dude from Teen Titan? You look like you got a cyborg shoulder. That shit like it's about to transform into something. So you clearly look like you in pain, bro. So I'm gonna give you some grace, but like, come on, dog. You gotta help your mans out, bro. You gotta help your mans out. Murray, you gotta show up too. When you play at home, you all of a sudden turn into fucking Kobe. Time to be Kobe. All right, it's your time. Time to ball out. Aaron Gordon. You just be Aaron Gordon at this point. No one knows what to expect from here. Aaron is on like a Hall of Fame run of just he's like in the J.R. Smith category. The earlier parts of J.R. Smith, not the latter parts of J.R. Smith, because obviously we know how that ended with the Cavs, stuff like that. But like he's just known to just make spectacular plays, and that's just his role. So Aaron, you be you. You gonna show out regardless. But yeah, Jokic, we're gonna have to come up with some better concepts, better plays. And y'all gonna have to figure out how to stop Shea from getting to the free throw line, bro. That boy took like 11 free throws, something like that. Something nasty. Like, that's crazy. Now, also, there was a new referee that got brought back into the league, or not into the league, into the fold. OG Scott Foster. Now, if you know Scott Foster or what they say about Scott Foster, he is the series extender. Pretty much that means he gonna try and make this series go as long as possible to try and get as much money, or much attraction for the NBA, and squeeze as much juice out this lemon before we let the real team that's supposed to move on, or the higher seed, which is AKA OKC. So pretty much they saying, Denver, you cooked if Scott Foster is reffing the rest of the series. But let's just hope not. Let's just hope that somehow Jokic and them boys could come back and make a comeback. But it was clearly obvious that you could see like the officiating was very different from game 1 to game 2. Very different. They was calling ticky-tack fouls on the Nuggets. They was calling everything, or they wasn't calling anything on Jokic. Jokic was getting pushed in the back, slapped. I swear somebody slapped the back of his neck. You remember we used to do that in high school when you catch a man's lacking and smack his ass in the back. He got popped a couple times, and the ref, Scott Foster, looked at him like, you all right, nigga? You good? You tough, right? Or what did Cameron say? You good, right? You tough? Like, no, bro. I got marks on my neck. Call the foul, bro. I don't give a damn if it's playoffs. Call the foul, bro. So, yeah, I think Jokic is going to have to hopefully wake up that inner beast, bro, and pull out a historic performance to even make this a series at this point, because it's looking like OKC got all the momentum, and they got to go against OKC and Scott Foster at this point. So, pray for the Nuggets, man. All right. And for closing statements, if you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, or some concepts or things of that nature. Just thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe on all platforms at K3y Chronicles. And I will be back for another episode tomorrow, pretty sure. Deuces.